I like to use the analogy of when you're in the ego, when you're in the selfing, you are in the center of attention, you are in the maze. So imagine you standing in a maze and you're completely locked into the maze. And now you're trying to find your way out of the maze. Obviously, you can't do that. You run around in circles. What you need to do is to pull yourself up, seeing from the 5th floor where you look down on the maze. And that is what you do with curiosity. Inquiry and curiosity is pulling you away from the situation and looking at the situation where you're no longer identifying with it. You're looking at it, and then you can see what is actually happening. You can find yourself out of the maze when you look at it with curiosity and with inquiry. So thoughts are just as important as noticing a smell or noticing a taste or noticing anything you see. They're just as relevant as that. Nothing else. And there's no one thinking. I hope you understand that now, that you really see that now. There's no one thinking. There's just thinking happening. So I want you to feel into reality right now. When you start to become aware of those thoughts that is happening, then follow them with an inquiry. Look into who is the I? Where's that I placed? Is it based on thoughts about yourself? Are any of those thoughts true? Can they be true? Is an opinion ever true? Can an opinion ever be true? How much do you assume right now? In this situation that you're in right now, if you think of the biggest hurdle that you have in your life right now, how much of that is reality and how much is assumption? How much do you assume about that thing right now? How much is actually true? How much is the ego selfing about that thing? And how much is actually true? And how do you know the difference? How do you know the difference of what is ego selfing assuming and what is truth in reality? How do you know the difference? In your experience, how do you know the difference?